Tinubu, I'm giving you 3 days to release these innocent children. You are judging them because of the sin they are committed in Nigeria. But the sin that you have committed in Nigeria is worse than the sin that these children are committed in Nigeria. You pro-teachers are the cause of the problem in this country called Nigeria. They came out to do protests because of hunger, because there is no food to eat. When President Muhammad Buhari was the president of Nigeria, these children, they can eat like 3 times or 4 times in a day. But when you become a president of Nigeria, I'm not sure whether they can eat like 2 times. Hardship everywhere. And they came out to do protests. The whole Russian flag do protests. And you people arrest them after they have asked forgiveness. After everybody have asked you people to forgive these children that they don't know what they are doing. Look at how old this children is. 10 years, 13 years. And you people still hold them because you people think that you people have authority, that you people have political power to do whatever you want to do. But President Tinubu, if you have political power to oppress these children, to punish these children, President Tinubu knows that the sin that you have committed in Nigeria, when God will start judging you, no political power, no political strength can stop God from judging you. If you will not forgive these children, know that God will not forgive you for the sin that you have committed in Nigeria. Yes.
These people we are just like something new, that's something that these days, that's what it is. My case is different than about child. What is
Hello. Please, maybe the recording can just stop for now. Let's just give a push and see what's going.
Why should small children, why should they spend 93 days in police custody when they should be in school? And the government can arrest 10, 12, 13-year-old and keep them in custody for 93 days. But the government has not been able to arrest Ebube 6 months after. Is it not a parody of some sort that we have 2 separate countries? One country for the rich, one country for the poor. Our laws are very clear. It's 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children. So we are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that are sub to this. But what we are saying, very simple. Ebube 6 months later has not been arrested. Then you arrest our children. You keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashoko. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad. You understand? The Tinubu government should discontinue the charge. We make a passionate appeal to the ATF, you know, Baba Latif Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge. He should take over the matter and discontinue against these children, so that the children can return back to school. And the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution, that Baba Latif Fagbemi should take over this matter and discontinue the charge against the children. I cried in open court because of this grave injustice that has been done to these kids.
Talk you die, if you don't talk you die. Yes. So we'll talk and die.
You clarify what happened. Generally.
While we were in court this morning, and shortly before the plea of the defendants, mainly underage children, could be taken, some of them who were looking quite malnourished, who were looking quite very sick, started snapping in court before the Honorable Justice Egwuatu. Justice Egwuatu, upon seeing the fainting of these young persons of school age, had to adjourn had to stand down proceedings abruptly. We had to rush some of these young children to the clinic within the facility of the court for them to be resuscitated. Some of them are still receiving treatment as I speak to you in the clinic. This young person has been arrested since the 2nd day of August 2024, over 3 months, they've been left without clothing, without housing, without proper care. They are looking very malnourished, as you can see the videos that are flying around social media. They were kept at the Kuje Correctional Center and at the IRT, the notorious IRT at SAS Abattoir. IRT, that is where they are. At SAS Abattoir. Now, this is the facility that has held our young children who should be in school that are being kept by this government over allegations of attempting to overthrow the president. The question now comes to, how can a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy who is looking very frail and malnourished attempt to overthrow the president? That is a matter for another day. But we have filed an application contesting and challenging the powers of the courts to try these young persons. And this objection is founded on very solid foundation. The Constitution of Nigeria in Section 18 vests on the government the responsibility of educating young persons. The Universal Basic Education Act and the Children and Young Persons Act vest upon the government the duty to educate its younger ones. Section 2 of the UBEC Act mandates the government to provide education for its young persons. Free, compulsory education for all young persons. Unfortunately, young Nigerians have been arraigned in court today on a 10-count charge of an attempt to overthrow and overhaul the government of Nigeria. They have been granted bail. We will strive hard to meet the bail conditions if we can. The conditions are quite neck-breaking. It is like giving bail with the right hand and taking with the left hand. We will strive and do our best to perfect these conditions. But if we cannot meet those conditions, we will come back to the courts and seek for variations. Because we have shown that these are young persons who are hungry. The essence of the protest of August 2nd is to end hunger in the land. And we saw them in court today, looking quite malnourished. The problem persists.
Well, what actually happens is okay.
President Tinubu, I'm here to speak for what is happening in Nigeria. The little children that came out to do protests because of the hardship in Nigeria. You politicians and Tinubu, you people has flogged Nigeria and you flog them and you tell them they should not cry. And these children came out because of hunger. They know how many times they are eating when Buhari was the president of Nigeria. Now Tinubu don't come. They know their hardship done their worst. They cannot eat food. They carry anger come out to do protests. And some of them carrying Russian flag. And right now, these children, some of them are 10 years, 13 years. You people arrest all of them. Look at how all of them there inside prison. Like people will go die. Because of hunger. And they have asked forgiveness. People are asking you people, make una forgive these children. Because these children don't know what they are doing. They don't know the meaning of carrying Russian flag going up and down. And you people still hold them. That will not go forgive them. President Tinubu, make I tell you people, the sin that you Nigerian politicians has committed in Nigeria, and the sin that these people have committed, these children has committed, which one were their worst? And God is forgiving you people, giving you people grace to repent. And look at how these children sin, and you people arrest them. We will not want to release them, that they will suffer. If God who created heaven and earth, if God start judging Nigerian politicians and Tinubu for the sin that you people have committed in Nigeria, all of you, God will wipe all of you out of this earth. But God leave you people, give you a grace. Now, when I arrest these children, because they are crying for hunger, when I no one forgive them.